Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update on Bitcoin. Right now we're at $11,805. We're up 7.6%. So this is a beautiful day for Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency space right now. We're running into a key overhead resistance area that I want to talk about a little bit. There's some other things I just wanted to put on your radar and kind of what I've been doing with this price action. So if you all like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And guys, like I've told you, if you want to learn some more about this type of stuff, go into my playlist. I have probably 37 or 38 videos in there that are all free for you, and all the tutorials that I do are out of like the encyclopedia chart patterns and Japanese candlestick charting, so a lot of really good information in there for you. And we'll dig into this, guys. So what I wanted to point out first to you, and this is something I've really been paying attention to, is the amount of days that we've been in the positive now. And what I like to do is backtrack on Bitcoin, and we can start counting days and seeing typically when we'll have some type of correction or some type of pullback. So if we start back even at this area, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we had a little off day. And then over here, right here, guys, we had an off day there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we had an off day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I was seeing as I was going back through here, basically what I was seeing was a lot of times we wouldn't get more than 8 or 9 days of positive in a row. And what's happening is we're coming up to this blue overhead resistance now. That's our downtrend right there. So what I don't like about what's taking place right now is the simple fact that we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're on about day 7 here, and we're running into this major overhead resistance. So if we were only on day 3 or 4, it wouldn't be as much of a concern as it is for me right now. Am I saying that we can't break through that and close up above that today and continue this move? Guys, this is Bitcoin. We've seen it move $1,000 in 5 minutes, so anything happen. But what I want you to do is go back through the charts all the way back to the very beginning and start counting those days of, say, even positive or negative, how many days repeat themselves before you start to have some correction, because it is very possible as well that we start to see some profit taking up here and then we start bouncing back down. We could even back test this white trend line that I'm paying a lot of attention to. This is our main uptrend here, guys. This is what's the most important thing for me right now. But what's happening is we're bouncing in between these areas right now, and we're just going to have to see if we do break out through that to the upside, or if we're going to see rejection here today and we start falling back down. But what I like here is the simple fact, on a positive note too, we're up above the 50 moving average. So today, really, to have a nice close up above the 50-day moving average would be a good thing. And we're also back up above that 21-day EMA, which is an orange that we're looking at. We potentially have a golden cross that's happening here with that 21 EMA over top of this 50. So if we do end up getting that cross here on the 1 day, that could be another sign to start pushing us up here. And what I'd start to target here, I like to go off the real bodies, guys, in terms of resistance. I don't like so much the wicks, so we look at around that 12,589, and then I would look up there to around that 12,962 is what I'm going to be looking at as overhead resistance. And then to the downside there, we want to see if we can continue to hold that 50-day moving average in blue. That's going to be very important for us. On the RSI, we're at 64 right now, so there is plenty of room to run to the upside on the RSI, guys. Remember, in traditional markets, over 70 is that overbought territory, but as you see with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, we can get up into the 80s, the 90s, low 90s. So there is plenty more room to run. I just want you to pay attention to how many days we've been in the positive here, because that is a big deal. And like I said, go back over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 to 9 candles that we really saw this move up here with some slight hesitation in between. But that's the stuff that I really like to pay attention to. So what we're going to do here next is we're going to go into a few more indicators, and we're going to take a look at our MACD. And guys, remember, this is on the 1-day chart. We had our beautiful MACD cross here, and that took place right around that 10,300, and we've got continuous move to the upside there. Histogram is ticking positive, so that's a good thing. So right now the RSI is looking decent, the MACD is looking decent. I want to go to our stochastic RSI. That one there, guys, that's giving us a little more trouble. We're at 100 and 100 right now, and that's a little bit faster moving oscillator. And we're running into that 100, that overbought right at this blue area. So what I've been doing, I've been putting in trailing stop losses. And my one that I have in right now is around that 11,054 range, right in that area. And then as we continue to move, I'm just going to continue to move that up. Because, guys, what happened was I got in this last trade that I made was around $10,114. And what I want to do is protect protect my profit. So as the price goes up, I'm just going to keep moving my stop loss up. So in case, you know, overnight we have a huge dump or a huge whale wants to drop these bags on our heads, then you're protected and you're safe. And that's basically what I like doing. That's what I'm doing with Litecoin as well. As the price moves up, I'm just slowly moving those stop losses up as well. And you know, guys, if you get stopped out, that's fine. Just wait for the next great opportunity. You know, in this market being open 24 hours a day and as volatile as it is, no one's ever going to be able to catch all these moves. And that's something I really used to struggle with. But now I'm coming to the point in the realization of I'm not going to catch everything. So what I need to do is take advantage of the opportunities that I see in front of me, and I need to strike upon them. Okay, so guys, upside target now. We need to close up above this blue trend line today. If we close up above that, I'm going to target 12,589. To the downside, we're going to be looking at that 50 moving average as support around $10,713. So guys, that's my strategy right now. I just want you to pay attention to that. We really want to continue to get bigger volume to get through this blue trend line. That's going to be a very important thing for us. But as you can see here, this has been one heck of a year for Bitcoin. I mean, really, guys, we've went from 3,100 all the way up to where we're at now, almost $12,000. That's a big deal. I mean, traditional markets just don't do that. And then Fibonacci wise, let me check this out quick for us. So Fib wise, guys, we just pushed through the 0.236 there. We took from our swing low to our swing high. We retraced down to that 0.382. We got a nice bounce off there, and we were breaking through that 0.236. So it would be nice to see a close up above that today, around that 11,347. That would be a really good thing. Close up above that, and then maybe we can come up here and start challenging these areas. So want to bring you a quick one here today, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do the best that I can for you to keep you updated. But main thing here, we're watching this trend line right up here. See if we get a nice candle close up above it today, or if we're going to see some rejection. 1 second here. Just wanted to look at the 4 hour very fast here, guys, while I'm in here with you. And with the 4 hour, what I want to do as well is draw this trend line here. We'll just draw a rough little trend line like this, guys. So basically that's a trend line I'm going to be paying attention to as well. You could fine tune it, but right here, this is, we've ground up top that, and we're just going to have to see if we do come back and maybe back test this before we move higher, if that's the case. So want to bring this to you guys. I appreciate y'all. Take care.